Most people think emotional investment happens over time, but the truth is it happens in key moments. A client doesn't get attached because of how long they talk to you. They get attached because of how they feel during the conversation. The trick isn't to force emotions, it's to create the right conditions so that they naturally start investing without realizing it. The first key to making someone emotionally invested is getting them to share something personal early on. The human brain attaches value to what it puts effort into. If they open up about their thoughts, emotions, or past experiences, their mind automatically increases your importance because they have invested something real into the interaction. The mistake most people make is asking for deep things too soon. Instead of forcing emotional conversations, start with small personal revelations that feel natural. Say things like, "You strike me as someone who doesn't open up easily, but I bet you're actually really deep. I feel like you've seen a lot. People probably don't always get you." Now, their mind shifts into introspection, and they start feeling like you are someone they can reveal more to. The next step in creating emotional investment is mirroring their emotions back to them. People don't get attached to conversations. They get attached to how those conversations make them feel. The trick is to make them feel like you understand them better than others do. Instead of just reacting, subtly reflect their emotions to create a deeper connection. If they express doubt, say, "I get that. It's rare to find someone who actually understands these things." If they reveal something interesting, say, "That actually makes sense. I had a feeling you were like that." Now, their brain feels a deeper level of connection, making them invest more. One of the strongest ways to create emotional investment is making them feel like your approval is rare. People don't value what they get too easily, they value what feels earned. Instead of instantly validating everything they say, introduce a small challenge or a moment of doubt before giving approval. Say things like, "I don't usually connect with people this fast. I'm still deciding if that's a good thing. I wasn't sure about you at first, but I think you might actually be different." Now their brain starts working harder to win more of your approval, which increases their emotional investment. Another psychological trick is creating a shared experience that feels unique. When two people share a "we have something different" moment, their brains form a stronger attachment. The easiest way to create this is by highlighting something rare about the connection. Say, "This is actually different from most conversations. I don't usually vibe like this with people. It's funny how this happened. I wasn't expecting to actually connect like this." Now they start seeing the bond as special, making them hold on to it tighter. One of the deepest forms of emotional investment happens when someone starts planning their behavior around you. If they check their phone for your messages, if they adjust their responses based on your energy, or if they feel like they are earning moments with you, their brain starts seeing you as a priority. The trick is to introduce small changes in your availability so they feel the difference. If they expect a quick response, delay slightly. If they assume you'll always be engaged, pull back just enough to make them notice the absence. The moment they start feeling like they need to work for your attention, their brain increases its emotional investment automatically. Another high-level emotional control technique is making them feel like they are discovering something about themselves through you. If someone feels like you make them think in ways they don't usually think, they will subconsciously crave more interactions. The trick is to drop thought-provoking statements that make them reflect. You probably don't even realize how unique your perspective is. I get the feeling you're still figuring yourself out in ways most people don't. Now, they start associating you with self-discovery, which deepens their emotional bond. The final step to locking in their emotional investment is creating a fear of emotional loss. People don't just chase because they want something. They chase because they fear losing something they've already started investing in. Instead of fully giving them your attention, create micro moments of distance. If they get used to long conversations, end one slightly earlier than usual. If they feel like they are getting comfortable, say something that reintroduces uncertainty. I don't know why, but I feel like we're going to figure something interesting out. This conversation is actually messing with my perspective in a weird way. Now their brain keeps processing the connection, and the more they think about it, the deeper their emotional investment grows. Once these techniques are in place, a client won't just like talking to you, they will feel mentally and emotionally locked into the connection. They won't just reply, they will start prioritizing the bond. And once someone feels invested, they will do whatever it takes to keep the connection strong. If you want to learn advanced techniques on deep emotional control, attachment building, and subconscious influence, I break everything down inside my private group. You'll get exclusive insights into long-term emotional manipulation, high-level persuasion, and deep psychological triggers that can't be found anywhere else. If you're serious about mastering this, the link is in the description.